Hello, fellow math people. This is Mr. Chu, and I'm ready to talk about some more SAT problems. So let's do video 3 from Module 4 and talk about 3 different types of problems to review for the SAT. So this is my third video in Module 4. I do have 3 other modules where I have problems 1 to 27. That are already uploaded in videos that you can check out by going to my YouTube channel, subscribing, and then looking in the playlists or in the recent videos to find them. These practice problems have been released by the College Board for review for the SAT. Some are easy, some are hard, but you always are going to be asked about background information in algebra or geometry or some other math class that you took in preparation for the SAT. The topics vary from question to question, and I put them in the order that they are presented in the modules. I don't put them in any particular topic order. Like this video if it's helpful. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I got lots of math videos and even puppy videos that you could check out. This YouTube channel will be very helpful for anyone that is practicing for this SAT or someone who wants to maybe improve their math. Please subscribe to it. That helps me send out the message to more people. If you need to send me a message, I have an email address, askmrchu@gmail.com. You can request a particular video, me talking about a topic, or maybe I could just answer a quick question that you might have about math. Let's get to it now. So make sure that you pause the video, get out a piece of paper, work the problem out, and see if you can get it right. So number 7 is an open-ended question. Open-ended means it is not multiple choice, so you have to come up with an answer, and there are problems like that on the SAT. Nasser bought 9 storage bins that were each the same price. He used a coupon for $63 off the entire purchase. The cost of the entire purchase after using the coupon was $27. What was the original price in dollars for one storage bin? This is a topic that is discussed in algebra class. So if we're given that the cost of the entire purchase of 9 storage bins was $27, after a $63 coupon off, to find the entire purchase before using the coupon, we could write an equation and say that if I'm paying $27 and got a discount of 63, the original price would have been $90. So since he purchased 9 units, to find the unit cost, which is what we're trying to find, divide the total cost with the coupon by the number of bins that you purchased. So the original price over the total bins purchased would be $90 over 9 bins, and that ends up being $10 for one bin. So the original price was $10. Now he paid $3 per bin, but he got $7 off. And you could also come up with that result also just from the information given. Hopefully you're able to get that one right. Now let's move on to number 8. Remember to pause this and work it out on a piece of paper, see if you can get it right. This is a multiple choice question. For the linear function f, the table shows 3 values of x and their corresponding values of f of x. Which equation defines f of x? Well, f of x, you could always replace that with a y if you wanted to graph that on an xy plane, because f of x values would be your y values, and then you would have your xy value. In that case, the equations would have to be written as y equals. Now they're written as f of x equals. So each one of these equations looks like it's in slope-intercept form. So let's review what that is, something you learned in an algebra class. So a function in slope-intercept form. we have to have f of x equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. From the table, when x equals 0, f of x equals 29. So that means that it's going to cross the y-axis at the point 0, 29, and that ends up being the y-intercept. So we can say at x equals 0, b equals 29. To find the slope m, use the two-point slope formula. When x1, y1 is 0, 29, I usually just say, let's just say my first x value is x1, my first y value would be 29. Remember, we said f of x is y. I could change that to f of x1. Most people use it in an x1, y1, x2, y2. And let's say the second point is x2, y2, which is just my second point. There's my x2 and my y2. Once you have that, you can use the two-point slope formula, which is the rise. I subtract the two y's, y2 minus y1, over the run. I subtract x2 minus x1. So I just go from my table and I do 32 minus 29 over 1 minus 0. And when I do that, I get 3 over 1, or 3. So my slope is 3. My y-intercept is 29, and I can go up here and use this slope-intercept form to find my equation, which happens to be f of x equals mx, 3x, plus b, plus 29. So f of x equals 3x plus 29, which happens to be choice A. Hopefully you were able to get this one right as well. Put a little circle around A so everybody can see that. And now we'll go on to our third and final problem of this video. Make sure you pause this so that you can have an opportunity to see if you can get it right. All right, so I have something already revealed. Usually I have that covered up. I'm going to copy that so that I can cover it, so I can talk about this without showing all of the answers. Let's just cover part of it. It's fine. Okay, so I have two triangles. It says they're not drawn to scale. Right triangle PQR, which is this bigger triangle, and STU are similar. P corresponds with S. So P and S happen to be listed first in a similarity statement. That's important. If the measure of Q is 18, so I could write that in if I wanted to. I could say this is 18. And it says that P and S correspond. And it says, what's the measure of angle S? So if this Q is 18, so I'm just writing what I know here. Let's go ahead and let's see what we know here. It says, in similar triangles, the similarity statement identifies congruent angles. It actually also identifies their corresponding angles. So we write a similarity statement like this. Triangle PQR, and then you use that little curved line, which is called a tilde. So triangle PQR is similar to triangle P. I've got the same thing listed twice, so that was a typo there, so I'm just going to fix that. It's to you. All right, then we know that P and S, the first two, are going to be corresponding, so I can just put that little tilde there. That means that angle P is congruent to angle S. So I could take now and I could mark those angles as congruent. So I'll go ahead and just put a blue arc on those. That means that their measures are the same. Okay. So I can also go and say that the second listed angle Q and T correspond. which means if they correspond, that means that they're congruent. And if they're congruent, it means their measures are the same. So I can go ahead and say that I know that this angle is also 18. And then we can say it about the third angle, but we know that they are both right angles, so we know that they're the same as well, or NU. So those are just things that you were taught in a geometry class about similarity. So I know that Q and T are going to be the same. So I know that Q and T is 18. I've already put that in the chart here. I'm writing it in. And U is 90. What do you remember about a triangle that you were taught in geometry class? Well, there's something called the triangle sum theorem, and it says that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180. So I could take the measure of angle S plus the measure of angle T plus the measure of angle U, and I can say it equals 180. So my job is just to use algebra and figure that out, solve that equation after I substitute those values in. So I have the measure of angle S plus 18 plus 90 equals 180. So I combine like terms, the 18 and the 90, and I get the measure of angle S plus 108 equals 180. Now I use the subtraction property of equality, subtract 108 from both sides, and it crosses out on the left here, and I get the measure of angle S equals 72. So the correct answer is B. Right, I'll circle that. Hopefully you got that one right as well. Just do you understand similar triangles is what that's asking you. All right. So make sure you follow me. If you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, you can see lots of math videos. You can also see puppy videos. I love my puppies and I love my math. Give Mr. Chu a chance to share all those things with you. There are 27 problems in Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3, and I'm working on Module 4 right now. So it doesn't cost anything for you to subscribe, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel at this time. If you need to contact me, Ask Mr. Chu is my email address. Help me spread the word. I want to help students with math questions. I want to help you prepare for your SAT, and I also want you to understand that I've got lots of videos about bare algebra and algebra content, geometry with Brack geometry, arithmetic and pre-algebra with my tray arithmetic. I've got math minutes, and I also have all these SAT preps. So I'll see you in the next video. And remember, I'm Mr. Chu, and I want to help you understand math. See you soon.